adorable Miss Sky Bunny, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins, my roleplay edition. I'm having a lot of fun roleplaying this, and I'm having a lot of fun doing this in the more YouTube format. I have to kind of check myself to make sure that I finish the episodes in a proper time, but I'm really having fun with it. So if you follow me on Twitch, please follow me on YouTube. I promise you, I've been editing my videos and I've been getting cool thumbnails. I found some beautiful pictures from my Dragon Age Inquisition game. I think I might play Mass Effect after this. So anyways, please do that because I'm putting a lot of work into it and I really think it's a great project and it's so much fun, so I really want you guys to enjoy it as well. In any case, we'll get back into it, and that Collette, aka Belle, turning into Belle, that's one thing actually I wanted to talk about. So when I play Dungeons and Dragons, my character kind of develops over time, so I didn't actually intend her to start as basically Belle. But she's basically turned into Belle, but Belle with a bow. She loves books and cultures and history, and reading a book takes her to a different world, and she's compassionate and noble. And I know for some of you who want, evil, I have a really hard time being evil. Usually when I play Dungeons and Dragons, I'm chaotic, or I'm neutral, because then I don't have to think about that. I basically can just do what I want, but I have a hard time being evil in games. For example, in Fallout 4, when you can blow up that city, I did it once, and I felt god freaking awful doing it. It was bad. In any case, let's get back into it and let Collette tell you her story. So, we have found ourselves in an ancient temple devoted to Andraste. Unfortunately, this beautiful relic has been taken over by cultists. I believe they worship some sort of dragon, or as far as I can tell, it's a dragon, although we haven't seen as much. To be perfectly honest, I'm not entirely sure we're quite well equipped to handle a dragon, but maybe. Now, for some reason, I have increased so much that I do about 50 damage per shot. It's incredible. Also, I now have the ability to sense people nearby. Can you imagine if I stayed cooped up in High-Ever, I would have never come to these abilities. I never even knew they existed. We also met the lovely, fantastic Michelle here, a golem. And I never knew that, now I can't say that I've met many golems before, but I never knew a golem could be so snarky. She is an absolute delight. I swear I will get her to call me something other than it. I just have to work my charms on her, and I make her fall in love with me like I did everyone else. Well, but a natural charm. It was interesting. We had a conversation back at camp, and she noticed my noble birth. Was rare. Nowadays I'm just known as the Warden, but it was nice to be reminded of where I came from. In any case, we're heading deeper into this, and I'm not sure where it will go. Also, as much as I miss Wynn's healing on this adventure, it is quite lovely not having a naggy bat, don't tell her I said that, lecturing me at every turn. It's nice to have my love and my best friend and this charming lady with us. In any case, we must press on. The urn of, according to Brother Genitivi, the urn of sacred ashes is somewhere in this mountain. If we can find them, we can get them back to Al-Yemen and save him. We must be cautious every step of the way. There have been traps, Alistair yesterday ran into a spiked trap. What is that noise? What is that sound?
Yes, run in fear.
Oh no, you don't.
Take that. I will crush its head.
Now that I deal so much damage, they go instantly for me.
I'll try to be merciful.
Down you go. Alright, that's it.
Oh, Alistair, I'm so sorry.
It is done. I have some blood on me.
Unfortunately, without a win, people go down more. People get hurt more often. Oh,
Something you need, my dear?
I'm sorry, darling. I didn't mean to interrupt you. We're running out of we're running out of injury kits. We're running out of bandages. I expected a trap to be right here. If I were a crazy, insane cultist,
Let's be silent now.
that's where I would put a trap. No, darling!
You need help?
There's definitely a
We have done well. Some blood on me.
You know, I love mages. And I hate them. And I guess that's like any other person. Luckily, I deal so much damage now that I can take them down pretty quickly. But still, it is not easy to get some of the things they throw on me off of my clothing. Backs towards the wall. Unable to see me. Sounds like a good shot, doesn't it?
Why? And so I shall.
It has indeed been working much better now that I've been telling Shale when to throw the rocks. She used to be throwing rocks into everybody willy-nilly. And as much as I don't want to tell her what to do, because she's her own free person, golem, I can't have her throwing rocks at everybody. Not that it's not effective, but knocking the...
Just watch out where are you? See there? That's a trap. And so I shall. As you deserve.
What is that sound? Oh, it's adorable! Look at it!
Well, I'm not.
No! Okay, I take it back. It's not adorable. It's a little dragon. It's a little dragon. Maybe there really is a dragon in here.
All right. Lovely.
I don't know if we can take on a dragon.
Oh, I do adore this. Mom, what to do? Pardon me, love. Something I can help with?
And I keep talking to her because
And so I shall. My word. As you desire.
Right, you all stay here. I'll go stealthily grab one.
They won't hear a thing.
Did anyone tell you that I actually like your helmet?
What to do? And so I shall. Oh, I do adore this. Make her be praised. Let's be silent now. Oh my.
Must suck when you can only get one.
Of course. That's one for me.
Right, what do we have here?
They won't hear a thing.
I know that I see them. Can I hit them from here? Darn it! That was just too good of me.
Defend yourself!
You go.
Here comes trouble! Let's make this quick! The battle is
I think we work well together.
Darling, you know we work well together.
I'll
Yes.
kill it. That fiend.
Alright, battle it is then! Defend yourself! As you desire.
So, why does the dragonling have a health potion? Is he going to take it?
Of course.
A story of the Frostback Mountains.
I would like to.
Well, I would love to read that, but now might not exactly be the time.
See there? That's a trap. I would watch out, where are you?
I love
As you
traps.
desire.
And there we go. No more mage. More mage. Get off my love.
I shall do it.
That's what I thought. Shale, you are an absolute darling. I love everything about you. Meow.
Let's see.
Finally, we get to the
Oh my. Now this should be amusing. Make her be praised.
Let me just make sure we didn't miss anything. Ugh. What is that? That right there. What is that? Oh, cows? Oh my gosh. How many? Wait a moment, there was something off this way. Oh, don't make me choose. Fine, I'm going right. Right is right. Or wrong. I'm not sure, I don't know. I don't sense anyone quite yet.
Let's be silent now.
But just to be careful. What is this? Cages? For whom? Oh, I see. Ah! That is a much larger
Make her preserve us.
one.
You will be
Let's make this quick.
okay, done with you now. Attack! Time to end their pathetic little existence.
It's a fight. How lovely.
You will
Those are
beneath my
not real dragons, but those are
get on with it.
big, bigger, big dragons. Very big. And it was me.
Now, great. That dress you're wearing.
Alistair, help! Okay, I'm starting to get too strong for my own good. Ew. It's disgusting. Hmm. I think what I want... I don't need this because Lily's able to do that for me. I haven't really needed this. I've been able to open almost every chest due to my large intellect. So I'm thinking either stealth, because getting this would be wonderful, or this, I would love this. Scattershot, however, it's a lot of things to get up to that. I have slaying sounds wonderful as well, but I don't know if we quite need that. Let's increase our stealth. I'd at least like to be able to stealth during combat so I can get more critical shots off. And we need an injury kit that we do not have. I have... my arm hurts, my face hurts, and my ears hurt. Everything hurts.
They won't hear a thing.
Fireball my butt.
Let's make this quick. Often violence is the solution. Sometimes lovely. Brilliant!
It really needs some bandages. You don't expect cultists to have bandages lying around, do you? Certainly have a lot of health poultices around though.
Let's be silent now.
Anyone home? Hello? I see you over there. Alright, everybody hold.
See there? That's a trap.
Done.
It is done.
I think we got all of them. There were a lot of traps in there, so make sure I can get in there first.
Thing.
Right, I don't see anyone else. Right, you guys can come, but be careful.
Lovely.
Didn't know you could see the aura on the
course.
ground. Oh no, back into the caves. So there was a way to go that way. Let's head back that way first before we continue this way. We never know, it could have been like that path with the animals.
Let's be silent now. I would watch out. Where are you? Here comes trouble.
Ha!
Okay, done with you now.
Hello, friend. Here to join the party?
I tried to be helpful.
Don't know what that thing is around your face, but I will. Ow!
Defend yourself. I don't believe this.
That hurt.
Lovely.
Did no one have bloody bandages on them? That's all I'm asking.
See there? That's a trap.
Trap that apparently caused dragonings.
You forced our hand. Make him be praised.
Now let me get back to getting my wonderful
Oh, now this is interesting.
eggs. Oh dear. It's the bigger ones.
You should run while you can.
Waste of time.
You think so?
What's this?
Very well.
I tried to be merciful.
If it must. How does that feel? You will be stopped. It will hurt.
Lovely.
Time to taste steel.
Can I crush these?
As you desire.
I'll take one. What, darling?
Yeah. As you wish.
Do it.
This is a waste of time. Alright, that's it!
Let's see.
Grey Wallen!
I like
Just die already!
Here comes trouble.
Alright,
Make us preserve us.
go! Let's grab some glory! That's it. Prepare to be crushed.
There we go. See how much easier that is when we went injury kit! Oh my gosh, I need that so badly. Oh, that is much better. My head was hurting so badly, it was hard.
Of course.
So many books to read. I have to do that when I get back. Maybe I can snuggle up with Alistair and have a book time. As much as I know you would love to use Duncan's sword, it's just not as good. Nor do I think any of these would be any good. Mage, bah.
I'm to keep this, am I? Fine.
Fine? I thought you would like it because it's made of stone. I want that. See, I was right. That was a dead end, and the other one is continuing forward. Although I really wish it would let me smash these eggs. Shale, once again, you're not much for subtlety, are you? Pretty sure enemies can hear us a mile away. Or a kilometer away. It's 2. I do have to say, though, that is quite an obvious trap. Alright, let's get our bearings. Mage, mage. Those 2 need to go down first.
Stop! You will go no further!
And... oh, is that so?
You have defiled our temple. You have spilled the blood of the faithful and slaughtered our young. No more.
My bad.
You will tell me now, intruder, why you have done all this. Why have you come here?
Tell me your name and I will tell you why I'm here.
I am Father Colgrim, leader and guide to the disciples of Andraste. Kill us, and you will face Andraste. She will smell our blood, and the blood of her children on you, and her wrath will be great.
What are you talking about?
The prophet Andraste has overcome death itself, and has returned to her faithful in a form more radiant than you can imagine. Not even the Tevinter Imperium could hope to slay her now. What hope do you have?
I wish to see this arisen Andraste.
None but the disciples may approach Andraste. She is not ready yet. But when the time is right, she will descend upon the nations in fiery splendor, and all will know her.
This man...
But perhaps there is a way to make up for your recent transgressions.
I'm not doing anything for you.
If you will not repent, then you will die.
Is there a reason it refuses? There is power to be gained and it refuses? For what?
I don't trust Colgrim's offer.
Consider what it has to gain. These little humans as allies, power that it sorely lacks, all in exchange for placating their mad little god.
You don't really think that's wise, do you?
Maybe not, but it certainly wasn't boring.
I mean, I agree with you.
Andraste will grant us victory! Yeah!
Dear me, what's all the fuss?
Here we get to the good part.
There we go. Mage is down, and now we'll be fine.
You should do what you can. Watch out! Let's make this quick. So unfair.
How did you hit me from over there?
Pity.
Directly. Lovely. course. Lovely.
Are you alright, darling? You always take quite a beating on the head, don't you? Alright. We need trap triggers. We'll have to remember to pick those up the next time we're at the market. It's a dragon! A real life dragon! Oh my gosh. Am I sleeping? Could we take on a dragon? Where did it go? Where is it? I want to look at it more. I don't see it. Do you see it?
A high dragon is not a joke. We'd best be careful. Real careful.
You're right, I don't think we're quite ready for that. But where did it go? Oh, there it is. Pardon me while I take your stash here. Hope you don't mind. It's sleeping. Don't you think that's the best time to attack it? Don't think I can... Oh, I see. This is it.
Of course.
I know where we are. All right. That's short. That's not as bad of a path to get back to kill this dragon. Thought it woke up there for a moment. Shale, can you put some shoes on? We need to get you some boots or something. Don't know if I'll make you any quieter, but at least it wouldn't be the bang, 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 bang. Oh. Where are we now? Should I be scared of this man?
What is this place?
I don't know.
It's different from the rest of the ruins.
That's exactly what I was asking. Or wondering.
All right.
I guess we talk to this man? He doesn't seem to be attacking us. Hello?
I bid you welcome, Pilgrim.
Who are you?
I am the Guardian, the protector of the Urn of Sacred Ashes.
It's real.
I've waited years for this.
For me?
You are the first to arrive in a very long time. It has been my duty, my life, to protect the urn and prepare the way for the faithful who come to revere Andraste. For years beyond counting have I been here, and shall I remain until my task is done and the Imperium has crumbled into the sea.
That's sad. Will your task ever be done?
I do not know, and I do not question.
The dragon is... No, that's a stupid question, I know that. What can you tell me about the urn?
You already know that the urn contains the remains of the prophet Andraste. What else is there to tell?
What do you know of these disciples?
When my brethren and I carried Andraste from Tevinter to this sanctuary, we vowed to forever revere her memory and guard her. I have watched generations of my brethren take up the mantle of their fathers. For centuries they did this, unwavering, joyful in their appointed task. But now they have lost their way. They have forgotten Andraste and their promise.
That was sad. In a sense, they haven't forgotten. Well, and what about you? Who are you?
I am all that remains of the first disciples. I swore I would protect the urn as long as I lived. And I have lived a very long time.
The first disciples? Did you know Andraste?
Did anyone really know her, save the Maker? She would sometimes spend weeks alone in meditation, often without food or water.
Please tell me more about her.
I cannot express in words my love for Andraste. You must seek her out for yourself. Everyone must.
How is it possible you've lived so long?
I made a vow to Andraste and to the Maker. My life is tied to the ashes. As long as they remain, so will I.
That is so sad. I would like to see the urn, please.
You have come to honor Andraste, and you shall, if you prove yourself worthy.
I need the ashes to cure a noble man.
Still, you must prove yourself worthy. It is not my place to decide your worthiness. The gauntlet does that. If you are found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small pinch of the ashes for yourself. If not...
What is the gauntlet?
The gauntlet tells the true pilgrims from the false. You will undergo 4 tests of faith, and we shall see how your soul fares.
Can you tell me anything else about this gauntlet?
You will understand what it is when you face it.
Very well. I will enter the gauntlet.
Before you go, there is something I must ask. I see that the path that led you here was not easy. There is suffering in your past. Your suffering, and the suffering of others.
Yes.
You abandoned your father and mother, leaving them in the hands of Rendon Howe, knowing he would show no mercy.
I didn't want
Do you
to.
think you failed your parents?
Yes, I should have insisted that my mother come with me.
Thank you. That is all I wish to know.
You are too hard on yourself. No one's perfect.
You could not have known what would happen. You did what you thought was best.
It seems that reflection on past mistakes is a constant preoccupation of the religious mind.
And what of those that follow you? Alistair, Knight, and Warden. You wonder if things would have been different if you were with Duncan on the battlefield. You could have shielded him from the killing blow. You wonder, don't you, if you should have died and not him?
Yes. If Duncan had been saved and not me, everything would be better.
What?
If I just had the chance, maybe I...
And you? Why do you say the Maker speaks to you, when all know that the Maker has left? He spoke only to Andraste. Do you believe yourself her equal?
I never said that.
In Orlais you were someone. In Lothering, you feared you would lose yourself, become a drab sister, and disappear. When your brothers and sisters of the cloister criticized you for what you professed, you were hurt, but you also reveled in it. It made you special. You enjoyed the attention, even if it was negative.
Really?
You're saying that I made it up for the attention? I did not. I know what I believe.
Shale, the stone giant. There is so little I can draw from you. I feel the distant echo of a soul, dormant for so long, now awake.
Good for you.
And with the awakening, the slow realization of all you have lost. Ah, Shale, your entire existence is a test of your will and courage. You have my respect. The way is open. Good luck, and may you find what you seek.
I have so many questions for all of you. First of all, Lily. Doesn't matter. Alistair, if you died, we would never have met. And Shale, you have a soul? I mean, I guess I'm not surprised considering your witty banter. But who were you?
It speaks.
I have some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
How did you end up in Honleith? Do you remember?
Oh yes, that I remember quite well. My former master, the Mage Wilhelm, he brought me. As I recall, he had acquired some position with whatever lord ruled the land. I, being little more than a glorified possession at the time, was brought along. Oh, how he enjoyed impressing the villagers with me. Gollum, snarl at that villager there, be fearsome. And of course, I would have to do it.
You didn't... Do you remember anything before Honleith?
I traveled with the mage. He did a lot of traveling, I remember that. But where we went, it is rather fuzzy. I remember great battles, fighting many humans long ago. They were all very soft and squishy. And before that, No, there are only images. I was somewhere dark.
You never asked a lady her age. You didn't like this Wilhelm, I take it?
He did love using that control rod. Fondled it so much, his wife actually threatened to throw it in the lake. Ha! I would have liked to have seen that. Which reminds me, where did it find the rod? Did it pay a great deal for it?
No, it was quite the bargain.
So long as it realizes that I'm inexpensive and not cheap.
But why were you out in front of the tower?
That is where Wilhelm kept me. He wanted me out in the open where I could be frightening like a scarecrow.
That's
I was
awful.
supposed to watch for thieves. Pah. Plus, his wife didn't want me indoors. She said there wasn't room for me. Hag.
His wife?
I was once larger, 10 feet tall. Then the loathsome hag complained that I couldn't fit through the doors. So the mage had me shrunk down.
What?
Down. Can it believe it? And she still wanted me out.
How does someone shrink a golem?
With a chisel. And a lot of nerve. Good. I was just about done talking.
Oh, she didn't like that whatsoever. I don't know how to impress you, Shale. In any case, let us continue.
Something I can help with? Yes? What's on your mind?
I wanted to ask about the...
Something I can help with? Next to nothing, I'm afraid. Perhaps there is little to...
Something you need, my dear? Of course. I didn't... We also laughed more than you'd think. There was this... And the man could drink? I'm told that Duncan will... Yes, it just struck me that I have not... Well, there's no... I'm wondering something. I'd like to know your thoughts about some of our traveling companions.
I wanted to know...
Do you mind if I ask?
Time for
I've got this nefarious plan to go around to each of them and secretly tell them all the nasty things you said. That way they'll mutiny and...
Very cute.
Ouch, now I'm woo... Seriously though, I'm only curious. I've had enough time to form my own Just try Zevran, the elf. You can't trust him. Maybe a little. That doesn't stop the question from being... Just answer the question! Oh, you're killing... Really? Why? That's a lot of trust to put in someone who tried to kill you. What about Sten? The more I talk... And yet, he killed all those people. Yet he seems... What about Liliana? Is she crazy? Or do you... That... I don't know what to make of her. If you look... Yes, Morrigan. Do you trust her? Think about it. And... You're just going to let her follow us around? A Maleficar and make her knows what else. That's the enough. Something you need, my dear?
I wanted to ask you about...
Of course.
Darn it. I wanted to ask you about this place, and in any case...
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
A coconut. The smallest lark may carry it, but a strong man may not. A tune?
Yes, I was Andraste's dearest friend in childhood, and always we would sing.
Oh, that's beautiful.
She celebrated the beauty of life, and all who heard her would be filled with joy. They say the Maker himself was moved by Andraste's song, and then she sang no more of simple things.
That's beautiful.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
Wait a second. Dreams?
A dream came upon me as my daughter slumbered beneath my heart. It told of her life, and of her betrayal and death. I am sorrow and regret. I am a mother weeping bitter tears for a daughter she could not save.
These are...
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I speak?
Well, that one's easy. Vengeance.
Yes, my husband Hissarion would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength.
Ugh.
I am justice. I am vengeance. Blood can only be repaid in blood.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
Repeat that
I'm
again.
neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
I'm neither a guest nor a trespasser be. Home?
It was my dream for the people to have a home of their own, where we would have no masters but ourselves. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and thus we followed Andraste against the Imperium. But she was betrayed, and so were we.
This is awful. This is awful.
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak?
Jealousy. 100%.
Yes, jealousy drove me to betrayal. I was the greatest general of the Alemanni, but beside her I was nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her, as did the Maker.
And she loved
I
you.
loved her too. But what man can compare with a god?
This is hard.
The bones of the world stretched towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
The mountains.
Yes. I carried Andraste's ashes out of Tevinter into the mountains to the east, where she could gaze ever into her Maker's sky. No more fitting a tomb than this could we find.
Oh, she has a level up. Ooh. Two more.
She wields the broken sword and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak?
She wields the broken sword and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak? Mercy?
Yes, I could not bear the sight of Andraste's suffering, and mercy bade me end her life. I am the penitent sinner, who shows compassion as he hopes compassion will be shown to him.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
Hunger.
Yes, hunger was the weapon used against the wicked men of the Tevinter Imperium. The Maker kindled the sun's flame, scorching the land. Their crops failed, and their armies could not march. Then he opened the heavens and bade the waters flow, and washed away their filth. I am Kefir, disciple of Andraste and commander of her armies. I saw these things done, and knew the Maker smiled on us.
Are these real? So what does this do? Shale tosses multiple rocks that crash down in targeted area. Creatures within the area take damage, suffer penalties, move, and are knocked down unless they pass physical resistance. Friendly fire possible. After Shale learns talent, party members who are nearby whenever Shale has rock mastery achieve greater bonuses to range critical chance and range attack speed. Oh boy! How exciting. I guess maybe magic or ranged or magic attack? That seems good. You know what? We could actually also do that for this.
My dearest child.
Father! Father?
You know that I am gone, and all your prayers and wishes will not bring me back. No more must you grieve, my girl. Take the pain and the guilt, acknowledge it, and let go. It is time. You have such a long road ahead of you, and you must be prepared. And so I leave this in your hands. I know you will do great things with it.
Was that real? Or was that just a vision? What was that? What was that? Father. Why did you give me just a second to speak to him? Let him know I'm sorry. Alright. Never imagined.
Dear me. It's all the fuss. You forced our hands.
Prepare to be crushed.
I never liked this part. Too much. You should run while you can. Come and get it. I suppose violence is a solution. Sometimes.
Very well. I am overwhelmed. This is a waste of time. Thus increases our
Oh my gosh, that was really close. I don't know, I keep checking that. We're completely out of it.
Uh-oh. I'm terrible at puzzles.
Andraste loved...
Hey, you see those thingies over on the side of that huge chasm? I bet they're used for something. Maybe I should touch them or stand on them?
Alistair, normal people tend to avoid strange-looking sections of floor thingies, as you say.
Alright, everybody come back here. Now that's two. We're almost there. Keep it up. Almost there.
Of course.
There we go, we did it!
Exciting. Can we do it again?
Do it again? No, thank you.
I don't know what to say.
About?
And so I shall.
The altar's a little more dusty than certainly. Make an inscription carved into its face. Cast off the trappings of worldly life and cloak yourself in the goodness of the spirit. King and slave, lord and beggar, be born anew in the Maker's sight. I don't... Alistair dying.
You have been through the trials of the gauntlet. You have walked the path of Andraste, and like her, you have been cleansed. You have proven yourself worthy, pilgrim. Approach the sacred ashes.
Can I put my armor back on? Thank goodness. Son, I have no words. I have no words right now. It's her. It's really her.
I never dreamed I would ever lay my eyes on the urn of sacred ashes. I have no words to express.
I didn't think anyone could succeed in finding Andraste's final resting place. But here she is.
What an odd thing to do with the honored dead. To store it in a pot. Bizarre.
I feel the same, Lily. Thank you, Andraste. This will help save us, even now. Alright, let us take a moment. Thank you for guiding us thus far. Please watch over us in the coming battles. Alright, let's go.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Oh, and here I didn't up.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Wait, what? I wanted to go... Oh, I don't want to run through... Oh, wait, no. It shouldn't be that hard. You need more strength. Yes, I'd very much like that. Darling, now you can wear Kaylin's... Ooh, I love it. Every single time I put new things on you, I just melt. I hope you're not mad. Please don't be mad. Why does his helmet not match the rest of his armor? You look like royalty, my love. You look beautiful. I can't tell what expression you're making underneath that. You're probably sticking your tongue out at me, aren't you? Jerk. Well, it looks like we can easily come back here. We must tell Brother Genitivi, who will be thrilled. Although I don't know if he can make that journey on his own. We're back!
Welcome back. You were gone for quite some time. Well, did you find it?
The urn? Yes.
What was it like? Coming to the urn, I mean.
Nothing has touched me quite so deeply.
You are a very fortunate person. And so am I. Perhaps my research will not seem so much like blasphemy to the Chantry now. We must organize an expedition. There is so much history here, it must be studied. And pilgrims should be allowed to come to the urn.
There are trials. Yes, the urn must be shared with the...
Let's hope there's a lot of Andraste to go around.
I must return home. I have much to do. If you ever find yourself in Denerim, please visit me. I am not a rich man, but I have a small collection of interesting artifacts, and I do owe you a reward for coming to my rescue. I hope to see you soon, my friend.
Maybe I should have mentioned the part about the fact that there's traps in order to get there. Just a small detail that I don't think everybody could deal with, but you know, there's that. Anyways, I think it's been a long day and we deserve a rest. So, we're going to end this episode here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, click that like button. Follow me on Twitch and YouTube. And I will see you later. Au revoir.